Hi, my name's Christy and this is Lazy Our Booktube channel where I discuss all things books and comic books. Today I'm going to be sharing with you my recent thoughts on a book that I got from NetGalley called Jennifer Strange by Kat Scully, I think it is. Yes. When I requested this particular book on NetGalley, I actually thought it was going to be a graphic novel. So it's definitely not. It is a novel, but it does feature at the end of each chapter diary excerpts and some pictures at the end of each chapter. So this was a fast-paced, quite short book that I really enjoyed, and it focuses on this one central character, and she is left with her older sister. She's kind of feels like she's been abandoned by her father. She's had an event that's occurred, something bad's happened, and as a result her father has left her with his journal and his diary to read. And he tells her to read through this diary, not to tell her sister about anything, and that the diary will explain things. So she's feeling quite vulnerable and a little bit put out the fact that she has been left with her sister with no explanation except for this diary. And the diary is her father's, and it does explain things to a certain degree for her, and I really did enjoy reading each of the chapters in this novel in terms of at the end getting to see these diary excerpts and also some pictures of some of these supernatural creatures as well. So that was quite nice, and I guess that's why they put this under the category of graphic novel in NetGalley. I was pleasantly surprised with this particular book, because when I first started reading it I thought, okay, this is something that's definitely aimed at teenagers and young adults, and so I had certain expectations because of that, but it quickly became very fast paced. I liked the descriptions of the supernatural creatures. They were quite creepy, and I could really easily visualize some of these characters, and it really gave me this sense of kind of the TV show Supernatural with the two brothers, and except in this scenario it was the two sisters, and what they're going through in really coming into contact with these supernatural characters and trying to research and find out how they can defeat them and fight them, and it really did give me that kind of supernatural vibe. And I really felt though that this story was written in a bit of a style aimed at young adult / teenagers, but there was also a fair bit of cursing and swearing in this, and in that I felt that maybe it wasn't really suitable for some of the teenage audience, which is a little bit of a shame, because I think that this is the type of book that my 15-year-old daughter would quite enjoy, but I wouldn't get her to read, just for the simple fact that it does have a lot of that cursing and swearing in the book, which it doesn't bother me per se. I'm happy to read stories like that, but at the same time I don't really want to give my daughter something to read with that much swearing in it. So if I could provide that comment, which I actually have done to the publishers and through NetGalley, is that little bit of feedback, and that I didn't really think that it added to the story. It could have been taken out and it still would have been completely enjoyable. So this particular read, I think I gave it, yes, 3.5 out of 5 stars. I really enjoyed it. It was quite fast paced, and I really enjoyed the descriptions of those supernatural creatures, and there was a bit of a twist at the end which I quite enjoyed, and I think it was a great book. So if there's anyone out there that has read this story, please let me know what you thought of it, and if you enjoyed this video, please remember to hit the like button, and I'll see you in the next video.